When you think of Japanese ramen, I think most people think of tonkatsu ramen, pork-based broth that's rich and creamy, or the broth that's been simmered for so long it almost becomes viscous. Since then, many other creations have come and go, but there are so many other delicious options that I think are worth trying, and we're going to cover that today. Be sure to watch to the end because I'm not kidding when I say these are all worth visiting.
So, we're finally gonna get the chance to eat ramen. This place is like a chicken stock ramen.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh.
This was one of our favorite ramen spots in Tokyo. They offer shio and shoyu kori soba and also tsukemen.
Like a 5 spice. It's like a 5 spice blend or 7 spice. Because they have shichimi.
It looks like peanuts, right? It's just peanuts. Yeah.
The chicken-based broth is much lighter than the pork-based tonkatsu ramen, but still has a ton of flavor. Everything is made of fresh and simple ingredients. It's so delicious. They have plenty of toppings, including chashu, but they also include a slice of roasted chicken and even a wonton, which is a nice surprise. The two chefs are super friendly, and you can tell they put great care in making their dishes. Although it's a newer noodle shop, I believe it can take its place as one of the best ramen restaurants in the neighborhood. Each bowl of ramen was only 850 yen, which is a steal for such an amazing bowl of handcrafted noodles.
Point out that this pork is pretty pink. And typically in the States, we'd probably be very cautious or just not eat it out, but here I go. Wow, that's like a black pepper crust. And I feel pretty safe eating it, to be honest.
In 2019, Touka was selected as one of the top 100 ramen restaurants in Tokyo by Tablelog.com, which is kind of the main food review and restaurant reservation app of Japan. After so many ramen trends have come and go, this light and airy fish-based broth looks like it's here to stay. Take a break from the rich and creamy tonkatsu ramen and enjoy a bowl of neatly folded, beautifully presented ramen that will leave you feeling satisfied but not sleepy.
Be the fat boy special.
Stupid! He asked if you wanted a big, small, or medium portion, like normal portion. You're like, big.
He looked at me and he was like, damn, this guy's swole.
That's stupid.
You got a big boy
The lemon
special.
yuzu zest was a refreshing addition to the umami-packed broth. If you want an egg, you might have to order that separately, but they're more than willing to help.
And then
A couple of red snapper sashimi pieces, and it was with the peanutty sauce, so that was really cool. Oh, you did?
But hey, it was crazy because after you finish that big ass bowl of ramen, you put the rice in there too.
It's just carb city.
Super carb city. But then that one, it didn't come with the chashu or I just talking about the egg. So
you
I had to order it
yeah.
separately. But man, I've never had anything remotely close to that before.
I love that you can just order off a vending machine and you don't have to worry about the check after. You just put in money, eat your stuff, and
This shop is bar counter seating with probably only 7 seats and technically located a little on the outskirts of Shinjuku.
that was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was a nice hair broth for today. I needed it.
We're kind of hungover right now because we raged last
And it's
night.
crazy, actually. I never finish my noodles. Like, Michael always has to help me, or just he's always waiting patiently over there. Like, when can I help her eat it?
I'm the noodle disposal.
But because his Japanese portions are just perfect portions, I feel, for me. But would you go back? I think no. I would recommend it. Yes, I would recommend it.
It depends on the date, but it's not.
On the day, only Mondays.
Okay, so it's like tsukemen wise, it's like usually you get like a punch to the face, like oh my god, it's flavor bomb. This was like more of a clean one where you didn't feel like.
I know you don't feel. It doesn't feel heavy.
Which is great. Yesterday we ate ramen and I felt like barfing, but it was worth it.
Okay, see you at the next place. Forgot to talk about the price. So that was extremely cheap. It was 1,000 yen basically, like averaging out me and him, which comes out to be what, like $6-7 for a bowl of ramen. Whereas Ichiran is what, 20 bucks? I don't know. That was cool. That was really good. Check out the small ramen shops, I think. They're kind of like hidden gems usually, right?
Yeah, bro. They're willing to take more of a edge on things where other people are so traditional.
Yeah, very purist about things, you know?
Yeah,
but
so you try different ramen that you've never tasted in your life and not just like straight fatty tonkatsu.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Julia has a tendency to drool on herself.
That's why I rarely wear white. myself out.
Although there are plenty of tsukemen shops around, Rokurinsha has one of the best bowl dipping noodles, and their sometimes long lines are a testament to that. The seafood-based broth is rich and full of umami, backed by niboshi, which are baby sardines, and it perfectly complements the thick and chewy noodles. Add in some yuzu powder for an additional citrus element, and you have a perfect bowl.
Yeah. Like, this is pretty full. It's 9 p.m. Wait, it's 9:30 at night. Yeah.
Everything else is empty.
Yeah. So I got the small portion and Michael got the large.
There's a premium version too, but I was like, it just has like a lemon. What was it?
It just had a lemon. No, it had like different little seasoning blends, like spice blends, I think. Probably pretty original, but yeah.
This is the large, and there's a soft boiled egg in there.
Where's your Taishio? Maybe we had to add it?
This one piece. That's why I ordered 2 earlier.
So it already comes with this thingy, this powder.
Yeah, but some.
Don't forget to leave some broth in your bowl at the end and look for the gray thermos to pour in some stock so that you can drink the remaining broth like a soup to wash everything down. For those who have a bigger appetite, you'll be happy to hear that you have the option to customize your noodle portion size here.
There's also a kid's portion. I wonder what I would have gotten in trouble if I ordered it, but is it just as good as you remembered?
Yeah.
Prices here are great at about 850 to 1,000 yen.
I love these noodles. They're so chewy. Let's show you the texture.
If you've watched this far, it would mean a lot to us if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It lets us know whether you like this kind of content so that we can keep making more.
I think this has vinegar, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna just...
That is.
Ooh, I like yuzu, so this yellow powder. Let's try. So this one is white pepper. Let's try this chashu. So you know it's also really delicious when you add vinegar, white vinegar, to your beef noodle soup, like the Taiwanese, Chinese.
This is amazing.
Alright, guess what just happened? I have this bib to prevent spillage, but I still got some on my pants. Look at this.
Everything. Naruto. Done. You're right. I did bit Juliet. Little turtle. There's extra stock that they give you.
Yeah.
And you can pour it in your leftover dipping sauce.
And then just wash everything down. Let's try it. Oh man, that's some good stuff.
The legendary Tsukemen place. We're at Ichiran right now.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be like the best ramen. The gold standard.
This is one of the most hyped ramen restaurants in Japan, but I think it's still worth visiting. It's a chain with at least 80 locations, so you'll probably see at least one during your trip. One thing you'll notice upon entering is that you'll be seated alone with partitions in front of you and on your peripherals. They call these flavor concentration booths, which I imagine is done so that you get the maximum flavor experience with minimal distractions. Similar to how your senses are heightened when one or more are blocked off. They have several different ways to customize your ramen, such as noodle hardness, the richness of your broth, or whether you want green onions. A set of ramen here is pricier than most local shops at 1650 yen.
Super hooked up version. Excited? We also ordered a side of stewed pork. It was an extra $4, but definitely worth it. It tasted a little sweet and savory. You know we gotta get that egg shot. Try not to leave the egg in the hot soup too long, or it loses its gooey consistency. Extra noodles is a must for me. I feel like it's never enough. The trick is to eat it so fast that the soup is still hot by the time we put the extra noodles in.
Ramen noodles are not the only kind of noodles that can be delicious. I have to mention udon as well, but more specifically, the handmade udon at Udon Shin. For the purists, you can choose to have zaru udon, which is a cold dipping udon, or just a comforting hot niku udon with thinly sliced beef. Or if you're feeling frisky, you have to give their signature dish, the carbonara-inspired udon, a try. It's rich and creamy, smothered in butter, Parmesan cheese, freshly cracked black pepper, tempura bacon, and a sexy poached egg. All their ingredients are top quality. Their udon noodles are bouncy and chewy and always comes presented in a perfectly wrapped foil, making it look like a Christmas present. Don't forget to give their freshly battered tempura a try, or even ask for a tempura egg. Expect to pay as low as 980 yen or up to 3,000 yen for some premium toppings.
I like tempuras because the stuff is like lightly battered, not as like
super light, right?
like yung thin the batter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy. That's insane.
Last but definitely not least, I also have to tell you about Miyota Aoyama.
We're here to get some soba for lunch. Careful. I think this is their main location. They have several. Yeah, because in the name it says blah 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 dash main.
Yeah, I think they're open before. Is it noon already?
Yeah, it said it opens at noon, but I guess maybe they open earlier because it's already a line forming.
We went to the main store, which is a 10-seater soba shop with bar seating.
The seasonal vegetable and mushroom tempura soba.
Japan is very attentive when it comes to the seasons and the produce that is fresh during each period. Naturally, we both ordered from their seasonal menu. I had the mushroom and vegetable tempura cold soba, and Michael had the duck meat soba along with a tonkatsu don set. Let me tell you, that was one of the best soba meals we've ever had. The buckwheat noodles are exactly what I look for in soba, chewy and al dente. The tempura was light, crispy, and airy. Chestnuts are a favorite autumn food in Japan, and I can see why. This was the first time I ever had tempura chestnuts. They were sweet and soft and meaty, and I still dream about it here. So tender and flavorful, accompanied with a tart plum dipping sauce.
So the waitress recommended drinking soba water because it promotes anti-aging. Very light and nice, especially on a cold day.
It's very reasonably priced, and you probably won't spend more than 900 yen here.
Check out this perfectly cooked duck with the light pink center. It's so tender and flavorful and goes surprisingly well with okra.
Have you tried any of the places I listed today? What do you think? We'll be going to Osaka and Kyoto next, so leave us a comment if you think there are any noodle shops worth visiting. And again, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more. Thanks and see you soon.